So Kelsey Mitchel has officially signed for Unrivaled. That is, for me, a little bit of a weird one because Kelsey Mitchel did sign one of those, I don't know what they were called, the bonuses. The bonuses for not playing, I think, I can't remember, Richard Cohen came up with Richard Cohen, obviously her hoop stats guy. He posted something about it not too long ago. How far back was it? Yeah, sorry, the time off bonus. So here it is. They were introduced to the idea of paying teams a bit extra not go overseas or play elsewhere. The bonus comes to limit anywhere between 0 and 90 days they can play elsewhere. So Unrivaled, I think, lasts more than 90 days. So I don't know what the story is with that. Does she have to pay back the bonus? Is she going part-time at Unrivaled? I don't know. Because I think it is a, I think it's one of those things where maybe, I just don't know. Because Unrivaled's coming January the 5th, which I actually kind of like. I kind of like Unrivaled being this early. But with all the Fever players at Unrivaled, who knows? Genuinely, who knows what's going to happen? I'm going to have fun watching it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to help us out basketball-wise. And how many players do they have planned? So again, I always hoped that it was going to be 4v4. It's annoying that it's not. 3v3, for me, 3v3 is gimmick ball. 4v4 is modified real basketball. So 48 players for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6 players per team. Yeah. That is annoying. That is annoying that it's still 6 per team. Because we saw how many hardship players there were needed last year and Unrivaled and everything. What is it? They've announced half the players, is it? Yeah, they've announced half the players. And Kelsey Mitchel being another player is a big one. I do like their website, though. I do really like the website. The one thing I didn't like last year was it took 2/3 of the season to get proper stats. Last year, it literally took 2/3 of the season for the stats to work. If you look at the play-by-play from the first games, I kid you not, the play-by-play at the start of Unrivaled was just this team misses shot, this team makes shot, and then it was stats coming soon until the last 2 days of Unrivaled. But either way, I do think a lot of the I do think Unrivaled is going to be better this year as far as the basketball is concerned. I think there were a lot of flaws last year that I just don't see. I don't see happening again. And Kelsey Mitchel being there is huge. So, if Aaliyah's there, if Kelsey's there, if Lexi's there, I mean, there is still always that chance. But also, it's a weird one when it's you have these players have to go to play on the same team as last year. Because I'm why would they have to play on the same team? Why they sign for certain teams? But I'm I don't really like that. I don't really like the fact the players are playing on the same teams because I'm there were teams with triple bigs last year. And if you look at new players in this year, you've got Monique Billings, Kiki. They're the only bigs. Everyone else is a guard. And no offense, but a lot of the best players in the world played in it last year. So if you're looking at a team of the new players, as good as Kelsey Mitchel is, Sonia Citron will fit in pretty okay, I think. But Wheeler, Sanaya Rivers, Kiki, Monique Billings, Sonia Citron, Veronica Burton, those 6, the first 6 new players announced. That's not a very good team. And that's by the logic of what they said last year, that's going to be a team. That team might only be better than Team Cancun. That team might only be better than Team Cancun. If you guys don't know who Team Cancun was, it was Phantom BC. So are the players still there? Okay, so they don't have their roster, so they might change it up. That's a better idea, is to change up their roster. I think the rosters, I think each team, I think there should be a fucking draft. Make it in person. Make it an in-person draft. I don't even care. Because at the end of the day, like, we did the draft for All-Star. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like, players will draft a lot of the time for their friends rather than to win. And at the same time, like, Unrivaled is a format where Azare Stevens is greater than Breanna Steward. So, like, it's one of those things where teams mightn't do it the best, but, like, I think there should be a captain. Make Paige Bueckers one player from each of the teams. Like, as far as I'm aware, Vinyl was... Who was on Vinyl? I was like a Leah and Ryan Howard, wasn't it? So let's make Ryan captain. Rose, make Angel captain. She probably will pick Chelsea first. Phantom. And again, Katie Lou's injured, so Katie Lou won't be there this year. So there'll be a lot more players. I wonder who'll be there. Who'll be on Team Phantom? I wonder who'll be captain for Team Phantom, because they were Team Cancun. Who's the best player on Phantom? You know what? Just make Satu captain. I don't even care. Make the Myth captain. Then you've got Breanna Stewart for the Mist and Fee for Lunar Owls. And they can just go and pick their teams. They can go and pick their teams, make it a draft. Make Alyssa Thomas Laces captain. Make Paige Bueckers the captain of Hive. And then for Breeze, Kelsey Mitchel. Just let them pick their own teams with the new players. Like, it is what it is. They're playing with new players. They can try to compete, and who knows? Because that Lunar Owls team is going to be overpowered with Cam Brink this year. They're going to be so good with Cam Brink. And whether Cam Brink doesn't play after taking a contract spot last year. But yeah, it is an interesting one. It's an all-around interesting one. And I do think that a lot of people are kind of expecting Caitlin to play. I think it would be good for Caitlin to play. And not because of the relationships with all these players. Fuck that. Like, I think it'll be good for Caitlin to play because she can work on her one-on-one game, which is the one thing she kind of lacks. She lacks that 1v1 shot creation. The problem is that I don't think she'll be very good in Unrivaled. Like, I think she'll be all right. Like, I think she'll be like what Sabrina was, which is fine. Like, Sabrina was fine in Unrivaled. She wasn't good. She wasn't bad. She was fine. I think she'll be like, Unrivaled wasn't a guards game. And you might say Chelsea Gray, but if you watch Chelsea Gray, it was spot up threes and post ups. She was like backing people down from the 3-point line. It wasn't really a guards game. Like, Arike stunk it up. Ryan had a few good games. Jackie Young wasn't great. Lexi wasn't very good. Tash Cloud was terrible. I was looking at guards that were still there, like Erica Wheeler. I think Erica Wheeler will be all right. I think Kelsey Mitchell, just because of her speed, will be good as a guard. But I think everyone thinks Kelsey Mitchell's going to take over. I don't think it's going to be a format for her. Like, I don't know how... Like, I think Hailey Van Lit's going to look like one of the better guards in this league. Like, it's a weird one. But I do think that it would be beneficial for Caitlin to play. Either way, glad Kelsey Mitchell's playing, so we can see some more Kelsey Mitchell in the offseason without having to watch the freaking Chinese league. I watched way too many games of the WCBA last year for these players. But anyway, I'll see you guys.